Oh, thanks, Ijoma. Welcome to Sports News. In the Nigeria Professional Football League, Rangers of Enugu have reclaimed the top spot with a convincing 2-1 victory over Nasarawa United. Goals from Bobby Clement in the 23rd minute and Obinna Nwobodo in the 56th minute ensured that the Flying Antelopes secured the maximum 3 points. The Solid Miners fought back through Sheun Shogbeso, who scored from the penalty spot in the 76th minute. However, Rangers held on to win the game. With this result, Rangers secured their first victory over Nasarawa since 2013. FIFA President Gianni Infantino has insisted that Qatar will not lose the 2022 World Cup. Infantino, who was visiting Qatar for the first time, also spoke about working on easing fears of human rights abuses in the construction of stadiums for the tournament. He also announced plans for a special group to monitor working conditions.
The question of whether the World Cup will take place here in Qatar in 2022 or not, of course the World Cup will take place in Qatar in 2022. We will not just sit and wait. FIFA will step up its efforts in overseeing, in particular, the setup by the Supreme Committee, and in order to ensure the protection of the workers' right in the construction of the FIFA World Cup sites is fulfilled. We know that there are many challenges. We know that things have to be pushed through a little bit, and we are there to do that, and this is an additional body, in addition to what has been already set in place, to make sure that we pass from the policy to the regulation to the effective enforcement without wasting.
And now to tennis. Spain's Rafael Nadal struggled to finish off Fabio Fognini at the Barcelona Open, but eventually quelled one of his most troublesome opponents 6-2, 7-6 to reach the semi-finals. Nadal is bidding for a 9th title of the clay court tournament, having reclaimed his Monte Carlo crown last week. The 29-year-old, who is eyeing a 10th French Open title next month, will face Philipp Kohlschreiber in the semi-finals. And defending champion Kei Nishikori is still on course to retain his Barcelona Open title following a straight sets win over Alexander Dolgopolov. The Japanese world number 6 beat his Ukrainian opponent 7-5, 6-love in 1 hour and 20 minutes to book his place in the semi-finals. Nishikori will next face Benoit Paire after the Frenchman beat Malek Yaziri 3-6, 7-5, 6-1. And the Lagos preliminaries of the Channel's National Kids Cup have produced 2 schools that will represent the state at the national finals. Lyncrest Primary School Ikorodu and National Primary School Yaba will join schools from other states to participate in the national finals, which start in May. Our sports correspondent Austin Okonakman reports.
You have proof of your age, then you'll be allowed.
Final day proceedings kicked off with the technical committee enforcing the competition's golden rule of zero tolerance for age cheats.
What about you? I'm with 4 people. I'm with 5. Come this way. I'm with 5.
It was a thorough screening process that eventually had Diane, Christlead, St. Paul's Anglican, and Rockford Primary Schools disqualified from the tournament.
How old are you?
With 3 schools from Campus Square Center now out of the race, Lyncrest School from Ikorodu were gifted a place in the national finals.
We are coming! Champions!
Time to find out the other team that will represent Lagos. Uncle Bayus and National Primary School got the quarterfinal action on the way. It was a tough match and the coaches felt the heat.
Fight for ball. Yeah. Let this ball happen.
Penalty number 2.
Goalless after regulation time. Penalties will decide the winner.
Has lost his penalty.
Take this time and he scored.
With a penalty kick, and it's been poorly taken dramatically.
The boys from Yaba won 4-3 in the shootout. Uncle Bayus will not be at the Nationals. After a 2-hour break, the team returns to take on the Mount Foundation for the remaining slots in the national finals. It was an easy ride for the national boys. They swept aside their opponents with a convincing 7-0 victory.
Brilliant goal there, and that man there in jersey number 17 has pushed the ball up front. Olawale Salami is still going. He beats 1, he beats 2, and he's still going. He's entered into the box and he beat the 3rd man. Can he make something out of this? He passes the ball to Shamsuddin. Fantastic goal there by Shamsuddin Karim. And the referee signals the end of the game.
Lyncrest joined in the celebration, and as both teams exchanged pleasantries, they will be hoping to represent Lagos with distinction. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.
We're looking forward to the national finals this time, and it's sports news. Back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Thanks a lot, Charles. Fawad Almeida, the alleged mastermind of the November attack on the Radisson Blu Hotel in Mali last year, is now in police custody. It's believed he was planning another attack before he was arrested by security officials. Adeshawa Josh has more.
Mauritanian man suspected of masterminding deadly attacks on hotels in Mali last year has been arrested by the Malian authorities. Fawaz Almeida is accused of planning, among other things, the November attack on the Radisson Blu Hotel in the capital Bamako that left 20 people dead. Security services said he had been plotting to carry out another attack on Western targets in Bamako this weekend. Chad's president, Idriss Déby, is won a 5th term in office after winning 62% of the vote in elections earlier this month. Reports say he has avoided a second-round vote with his nearest rival, Saleh Kebzado, taking 13% of votes cast. Mr. Déby, who took power in a coup 26 years ago, is seen by Western government as a bulwark against Islamist militants in Central Africa. U.S. President Barack Obama has expressed concerns about UK's possible exit from the EU. President Obama said EU membership makes Britain a bigger player on the world stage and enhances its special relationship with America. The U.S. President said UK voters must decide their own future, but a decision could affect U.S. prosperity.
It is a matter of deep interest to the United States because it affects our prospects as well.
That's the foreign news wrap-up. Ijoma.
Thanks, Adeshawa. And on entertainment news tonight, veteran musician Dele Ojo speaks on readiness to work with young star Davido. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with more.
Many thanks. On entertainment news tonight, Nollywood actor Wale Ojo leads other thespians to celebrate 4 centuries of William Shakespeare this weekend as they perform the play Jagun, Prince of Oyo, an adaptation of Shakespeare's Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. The event, which is scheduled for the 23rd of April, will hold at the Freedom Park in Lagos. Veteran highlife and juju musician Dele Ojo has revealed that although he felt slighted that singer Davido lifted a line off his classic track Tereno without his permission, he would still love to collaborate with the Aye crooner. Speaking exclusively to Entertainment News on Channels TV, Ojo, who is planning to celebrate his 55th anniversary on stage later this year, says he would be open to working with Davido.
I love that woman. I love her. My true hit-off was that he did not get permission from me. If he had taken permission from me, I would have asked him to go.
Multiple award-winning singer D'banj has urged Nigerian entertainers to pay more attention to publishing rights if they want to properly structure the industry for a speedy growth. The singer, who was delivering a paper at the largest gathering of entertainers for non-celebratory purposes, Nigerian Entertainment Conference, stressed on the need to ensure publishing rights are now played up within the structures of the Nigerian entertainment industry.
When I started 10 years ago, I actually thought I would just need to perform for the rest of my life. And once I can perform on stage, I will be rich for life. I have forgotten that publishing, which is Michael Jackson's biggest investment. Publishing is the missing link for the digital world to ensure that the content owner gets their money when it is due.
Fans of late indigenous rapper Oladapo Olanikpekun, popularly called Dagrin, continue to mourn his loss 6 years after his untimely death caused by a motor accident. Hundreds of his loyalists turned to social media to mark the 6th day of his passing and also spoke of his impact on local rap in Nigeria. Another foreign scene, fans of the late American pop icon Prince lay memorabilia in front of his home and the Minneapolis club where Purple Rain was filmed, as director Spike Lee hosts an impromptu dance party outside his home. Celebrities including Madonna, Tyler Perry, Mariah Carey, Chaka Khan and several others have also paid tribute to the late genius online. The 57-year-old singer was found unresponsive in an elevator at his Paisley's Park Studios compound, which included his home. And that's it on NTM News tonight. Many thanks for watching. Let's head back to the menus.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. Amnesty International today criticized the Nigerian army over the alleged mass killing and burial of Shiites in Zaria, Kaduna State. But in addressing the concerns of Amnesty, the army denied the allegations of mass murders, describing the claims as unfounded and an attempt to mislead Nigerians and the international community. And also today, the United States President Barack Obama started his 3-day visit to the United Kingdom, and he called on British authorities to join united efforts against terror. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a great weekend. Good night.